my channel Govind English Teacher. Today, a great personality with us is Haris Prajapati from Nagpur. He's a respectful speaker, a resourceful speaker, a regular speaker, and a great speaker. Today, we're going to discuss our the great topic how to avoid procrastination. So, I want to say something about what the procrastination is. The procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing tasks or actions. It is common behavior that many people experience at some point in their lives, and it can be caused by the variety of factors such as fear of failure, lack of motivation, or feeling overwhelmed. Procrastination can have a negative effect on a person's productivity, well-being, and mental health. It can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and guilt, as well as missed deadlines and incomplete projects. To overcome procrastinations, it can be helpful to identify the root of cause of behavior and develop strategies to address them. This may include setting specific goals and deadlines and break down tasks into smaller, manageable steps, prioritizing tasks based on importance and urgency, and using time management tools and techniques. It also important to cultivate mindset to self-compassionate and self-forgiveness and recognizing that everyone experiences procrastination at times and that is possible to learn from the past mistakes and move forward with more productive and fulfilling approach to work of life. And also there are many factors there. Now our the speaker is going to respond over this how to avoid procrastination. This is my idea. Okay, thank you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. When you have started to speaking, you gave a really amazing definition, act of delay. Definitely, procrastination is nothing. It is a kind of act of delay. And when it is happen, as also mentioned by you, when we are not motivated, lack of motivation, that's what you call, and we feel lazy, we feel energyless. Now, if you want to avoid procrastination, then I would like to give you simple tips how you could avoid this. Now, until and unless your task is not unimportant or significant, you would be a part of procrastination activity. Mark my word. Why I have been saying to you, let's take an example. Let's say in your family, if your any family member gets seriously ill, it must not be happen, but we are just giving an example. My motive not to hurt somebody else. So, would you be sit on sofa or would you still sleeping? Not at all. Would you do procrastinate? Not at all. So here you can't say procrastination, isn't it? Let's take a simple example. Your board examinations is going on, and today it's your exam. Would you do procrastination to not go to your center and solve exam? Not at all. Even let's say tiger is running after you, lion is running after you. Not at all. When it comes to a significance of the task or an importance of the task or your task is necessary for you or needed for you, you don't get procrastination. So keep in your mind one thing, and that is until and unless your work is not significant according to your point of view, not according to other point of view, then you would still do procrastinate. So what you have to do, you have to respect yourself and you have to respect your given task. This is how you can avoid procrastination. Number one. Number two, when do we talk about procrastination? Why we feel procrastination? Because we are lazy. You know, we need not to do beat in the ear. I do get procrastination. I wanted to do, but still I am unable to get that. I want to do study, but still I can't do. What is happening with me? Is it any kind of the black magic somebody did? Not at all. You are lazy. Accept this. And if you are lazy, what you can do, you must have great willpower and desire to exercise if it is possible, focus upon that if it is possible, and try to understand why this thing is an important in your life. You could avoid procrastination easily. Number three, fear of failure. Actually, we say a lot to ourselves, we do have fear of failure, but actually, we don't have fear of failure. If you have fear of failure, then why don't you do proper work? This is really easy, isn't it? If you would have fear of failure, then you would have gone for that target. You would have accomplished that target, but you don't do. You sit in the sofa, you enjoy, you just, lying on a bed, you are eating unhealthy, delicious fast food. So, how you can generate fear of failure? Fear of failure is good thing. Somewhere else we would talk about this also. Whenever we would get a time, we would complete in this series also. So if you have fear of failure, just be afraid. Always we said we must not be afraid, but now I am telling you in the context of fear of failure, you should be worried. You should be worried and you should talk to yourself, if I would miss this opportunity, then I'll have to face a lot of things in my life, and it would be a really hectic for me. It would be a really heavy for me, and it would be a really bothering toward me. I would unable to tackle with that, and I will feel insult to myself. I will be insulted. Tell yourself and get relief from it. What would happen once you tell your mind this all negativity? Then you would attract toward your task. That task can be anything else. That task can be study, that task can be your target, that task can be your startup, business, government job, anything else. You would be motivated toward that. Later on, a wonderful aspect, that's what I would like to, add here, right? In the series of procrastination, how you can avoid, that is all about understand time. We all have heard time is money. I don't think so. Time is more and important than money. It's not only time management, it's all about mind management. Don't work upon your time,
Yes.
first work upon your mind. Then you would come to know what is the relevancy of your time. You are wasting your time and you expect people should give you sympathy, it won't happen. People would not give you sympathy and you don't deserve that sympathy also, because you are unnecessarily wasting your time. You don't have any right to waste your time. Why you don't have right? We have to understand, because let's say you are doing job, you are nourishing your family, you are fulfilling their need, each and every need of them. That's why you are good father. That's why you are good husband. That's why you are well mannered personality in your society among people. They do respect you because you do earn, isn't it? Tomorrow you won't earn, and tomorrow you won't fulfill the satisfaction of your kid. You would be a bad father, bad husband. This is how, until and unless you don't do anything in your life, you will not get respect. How you can expect respect without doing anything? I am not saying to open your great startup, but the simple fact, what you have to do when it comes to eat, have good food. When it comes to play, play with a full heart, enjoy. But when it comes to study, or when it comes to your life, or when it comes to your career, be serious. Give your full effort toward that. Give effortless performance so that you will be given each and every necessary thing. So what you have to do, you have to become honest toward your career, loyal toward your goal, and loyal toward your motive. Even if you do only this, you can avoid procrastination. Number five, and which is the last one according to my point of view, what you have to do when you feel, I am feeling lazy, I don't want to do anything. You feel I would like to do study, but still you are feeling good. Now, what I have to do, you have to ask a simple question. If my father would have done the same thing, and if I would not have given a food because of, then would you have abused him? Then why don't you treat yourself same like others? So what you have to do, you have to treat yourself like other. Make some of the plan. What kind of the plan can be made? Let's say whenever you achieve something, treat yourself. Give whatever you want to have, you want to take, buy good thing for you, have good food for you. But whenever you unable to accomplish your task, give punishment to you. Go in front of mirror, give one or two slap to yourself. This is called proper discipline of life, and this is how you can avoid procrastination in a simple language. And these are the basic things. I am not saying there are a lot of technical and scientific trick, but I never talk upon that. That has a reason, because I never implement. I do implement such kind of the thing even in my life. So that's what from my side, sir.
Thank you, sir. I want to sum up with adding some, reiterating some few more points. So actually, the procrastinations can be overcome with some practical steps. Here are some steps. That set a clear goal, clearly define what you want to accomplish, and set a deadline for completion. Create a schedule. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable tasks, and schedule them into your day. And also prioritize. Identify task into most important and